inside the 20 before he's pulled out of bounds by Willis McGahee. Dorsey threw it hard, and it ricocheted to Doss.
His 8th career interception, 3-time All-American, just playing the ball. Watch him right here. Dorsey's going to throw this ball too hard. He really fires it off the hands of Andre Johnson, who should have caught the ball, but it was really humming. And maybe Matt Wilhelm got just a fingernail on that ball to disrupt the concentration of Andre Johnson. No disrupting this man's concentration, though. The leader of this Buckeye defense has set up his offense in great shape.
Lydell Ross is in there as the single back now, a sophomore from Tampa, Florida, 210-pounder and the fastest of all the Ohio State tailbacks. And he's got the ball. And he finds some room. That little slip and slide left and then right, and he's down inside the 15. At the 13.
Running back coach Tim Spencer, a former teammate of mine in San Diego, where he was one of the most reliable guys we had, as they told me today that they got to get Lydell Ross in the game more. The Buckeyes will use 2 running backs, as we've seen, Clarett and Ross, and they'll alternate Hall as well. But as you said, Keith, Ross has got great speed. He showed it on that little run.
They're inside the 13. They'll mark it 12 officially. 2nd down and 5. Krenzel gives it back to Ross again, and there's no place to go this time. William Joseph leads the defensive surge and makes the tackle right about the line of scrimmage. Earlier we asked you the Aflac trivia question, which was the last championship team to have a freshman as their leading rusher? The answer is the Georgia Bulldogs. 1980, Herschel Walker led the team to the national title with 1,616 yards rushing, and that play is from the Sugar Bowl. Back in 1946, Emil Sitko, as a freshman, ran for 346 yards at Notre Dame, but the effort of Walker was something special, really special. 3rd down and 5. Pass is thrown, pass is caught. It'll be a 1st and goal to go for the Buckeyes. Chris Vance made the catch right in front of Glenn Sharp. Good pass by Krenzel.
Pete, it was a great adjustment by Chris Vance. That ball was thrown, it made to differ with you, way behind Vance. And Vance saw the ball. Here he is. Watch him stop and have to reach way back for it. He comes to a complete stop. If the ball's out in front, perhaps Vance gets by Sharp and into the end zone. As it is, 1st and goal.
You're right. It wasn't that good. Ben Hartsock is in the ball game now as a tight end for Ohio State, and the ball lofted to the corner. No, out of bounds. Michael Jenkins got it, but he didn't get a foot down as he was dueling with Sean Taylor. It'll be 2nd down and goal.
That's a great battle, because Sean Taylor is normally a safety, but at 6'3", 220, he's going to go out and guard Michael Jenkins at 6'5". See how close he came. Right foot out of bounds. Great call. No question. Not even a question for Jim Tressel. He's begging for a call there.
At center, you've got to change. Nick Mangold has come in at center. That's a tough place to make a substitution at center. Miami looked like they were offside.
Yeah, I think Vince Wilfork, seeing that freshman center in there, thought he'd try to get a jump on him, but he was jumping all the way through the neutral zone and offsides.
Mangold, a freshman out of Kettering, in relief of Stepanovic. But Stepanovic had moved over to tackle behind Shane Olivier. And now what do we got here? Do we have offside?
Offside.
Yep.
Keith, you can see that the right tackle here, actually, it's Shane Olivier lined up as a tight end. He flinched a little bit, but Wilfork was so far offsides that it may have blocked the view of the official seeing Olivier jump.
Olivier at 310 going out to a tight end spot.
That's what they call their jumbo package.
It's a freight car. 2nd down and goal at the 2-yard line. Mango is still in there at the center spot. Krenzel gives it to Ross. Ross picking his way in that melee, and they roll forward into... Not quite. It looked like for all the world he was going to be able to roll over the top and get in the end zone, and they wouldn't let him.
Well, this is the guy they need to get in the game. At 230 pounds, Claret would have scored easily on that play. Good effort by Lydell Ross, but this is the guy you've got to get in the ball game and into the end zone.
It's 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. Claret is 227 pounds. Quarterback sneak. Touchdown.
No, I don't think so, Keith. That's a one-arm signal by the official.
This guy on this side put
that
2
means
up.
4th down.
Now he's taking it down. So it's inches.
That's another questionable call and decision by Jim Tressel. You put Claret in the game, and you don't use him. Yeah, I would call timeout. I'd reshuffle my papers and figure out our play calling here, as the Buckeyes are squandering scoring chances.
On 4th and goal, as Ohio State tries to tie the ball game, Stepanovich has gone back to the center spot. Mangold, a freshman, had been in there, and he couldn't root a hole. Now Stepanovich is in. Claret is your tailback. 4th and a half a yard. The quarterback keeps it, and he's in there. Craig Krenzel went off the right side of the center behind the guard and Olivier, and he got just enough for the touchdown.
Oh, he really showed his toughness too, Keith. Very patient to slide to the right side. He took a heck of a hit from linebacker Roger McIntosh, but spun, as he has done so many times this year, making big plays, spun all the way into the end zone.
Now it is Mike Nugent for the extra point. The holder is the punter, Andy Groom. And everything works. And we are tied at 7-7 with 2 minutes and 28 seconds to play in the first half.
That's a great effort by Krenzel, as he not only gets inside of McIntosh, but McDougal as well.
Well, the Buckeyes, cashing in on the turnover, have put themselves on the scoreboard. 7-7 tie with 2 minutes and 28 seconds to play. If they had gone ahead and kicked that field goal on goal, they'd be leading 10-7.
Yeah, they would, Keith. Remember, this is a Miami team that averages 42 points a game. Talk about great Buckeye defense.
They've been stressing patience, patience, patience. We'll see how patient the Miami Hurricanes can be. It's Andre Johnson standing back there along with Jason Gathers now for the kickoff. And this is rooted. I mean, it's beyond the field of play.
Pretty good combination of defenses for Ohio State. Unbelievable for Miami. No yards rushing. McGahee, 9 rushes, 8 yards. Dorsey sacked twice for a -8. That's how you get 0 rushing.
So here they come. Dorsey back. Has a roll. He's hit. The ball rolls loose. Beanbag goes down. Ohio State ball. Kenny Peterson knocked it loose. Darian Scott recovered it.
Second sack of the night for Kenny Peterson. Here he is right here. Watch his speed as he gets around the offensive line. Sherko Haji Razuli gets beat there by Peterson, and Dorsey does not sense the backside pressure.
Ball was out. The arm was going forward, but he went without the ball. That's why it was a fumble. The minute you saw the beanbag go down, that confirmed fumble. Lydell Ross is the running back, the deep back for Ohio State. Krenzel hands it to him, and he's running in the middle for about 4 yards. The snap of the ball was from the 14-yard line. DJ Williams made the tackle.
A couple of things that defensive coordinator Mark D'Antonio told me they have to do. They have to defend the middle of the field. Now Ohio State on offense with Ross getting absolutely nothing there, but this defense of Ohio State affecting the quarterback. A couple of interceptions, now a fumble, a +2 turnover ratio for Ohio State, and that's right on track for the Buckeyes.
2nd down and 8 from the 12-yard line. Across comes number 94, William Joseph. Let's see if a Buckeye moved. Craig Crenshaw didn't think so.
After going the first quarter without a penalty.
He's right. Probably hard count, maybe even a little head bob, and hard count.
Yeah, a hard count without the head bob. That's not easy to do. But he used his voice perfectly and pulled off sides William Joseph easily.
2nd down and 3 now as the ball goes to the 7, and Maurice Clarett is the tailback or the single back. He's got it. He's got a touchdown. Alex Stepanovich, the center, made it happen.
We talked about just how punishing a runner he can be and how decisive. Now this game is being taken over by Ohio State at the end of this first half. A great run by Clarett to get into the end zone with ease.
Nugent will kick out of Groom's hole for the extra point. It's good. You have 1 minute 10 seconds remaining to play in the first half. And the Big Ten champions have taken the lead. Ohio State 14, Miami 7. The BCS National Championship game at the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl.